Yeah, it becomes a bit harder now that he has to pick into Snap. I think the SD is an okay option. I don't really think SD is that good against Drow, personally. But obviously good with Terrorblade, solid save. Like it's a good scaling for, and I think it's just like a solid lane as well for them. They do end up going with the Ember instead.
Everything that happens before you get to this one chance to be the best in the world that makes it so unique. And Liquid, you are back on the precipice, as once more you might be denied that first place. You have no more wiggle room, but you do have a first blood on the Drow Ranger, and that is some momentum to gain back from that Game 3 loss. We saw the panel talk about the answer to the Brood. I don't think the catch for the Brood is that good in this game, outside of maybe the Beastmaster later on. You don't have a Spear Breaker. The Shadow Demon pick was pretty defensive.
But if they can win the lane, which they will get the early kill, granted it's not first blood.
It can be really strong in those mid-game fights. You have initiation power, you have follow-up with a lot of AoE, Frost Shield, the Chain Frost. It's a lot you can just pour in as miCKe will find Collapse on his own, just chasing down the hero.
Dude, miCKe has been so aggressive when it comes to harassing both of these heroes, killing boars. They might just get a second kill off of this, but even if they don't,
one that can help out the carry matchup later.
They can get the kill onto miCKe here, but it's looking good. Yeah, the axes and the shadow points just builds up a bit too much. Insania, oh, the rocket flare comes in to be able to finish off Mira, which may actually save Insania's life as he is going to be chased down. Collapse underneath the tower. He gets the kill first, so they don't get any experience for the Beastmaster kill.
Maybe is there, but I also think it's pretty ambitious if the Snapfire is winning the lane, which she is right now.
A lot of last hits there for miCKe, but it's going to put him in a bad position with the kisses raining in. He will be caught.
Oh, nice rotation from Larl. Did not expect him to just instantly TP there with the ult. Yeah. Finds the Drow Ranger connection. Really nice for Collapse as he will have a free lane and more experience. Miposhka battling Boxi.
Boxi not going to die.
Getting meta, but he did find a little tower pressure. And they're looking for Zai right now. Yeah, he got the D-ward. I mean, hashtag worth, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, with the extra bit of magic damage from the Lich, it might be enough. Zai's going to try and bait it out, and down's the turnaround. Oh, but Yatoro's a little bit too far back, so instead they turn for Miposhka. He needs to get on top of him with the lifesteal. Zai wants as much life back. He is going to get a kill. He does have that defensive remnant, so not too much to worry about
and they
here.
Cut the supports off in the river.
Oh, the Sunder turnaround. Zai, he's trying to crawl back to the defense of the trees, but it will not happen. Meanwhile, Insania is going to be caught on the power rune as well. Nisha will be able to get the power rune, though. On the other side, it didn't actually spawn bottom.
And meanwhile, the supports from Liquid just getting split on the map. It's not where they're strong when the Clock and the Lich are isolated. That enchant making its presence felt here on the Ember.
Nisha's not quitting. He has the vision. He has another slide, a couple more of those, and he might just be able to get this kill on Larl, which would help even up the odds here in the side lanes. Nice use of the Remnant to get the kill. Boxi, with a small assist, will be able to limp away and into his Tranquil Boots.
Nisha is exerting so much pressure in this matchup, just running him down with Flame Guard.
Here's that miCKe rotation through the gate, right on time to catch out Yatoro at this point in time. You have to be aware that that kill from behind is always going to be there. Every single one of these games, miCKe is trying this. Larl doesn't quite get there in time, though, but the Ancients, the rest of them, will be claimed by Collapse as a result. And maybe they could get Boxi. Boxi going to turn around some decent damage with the Chain Frost, bouncing back over to the Enchantress. If he can land on the Larl, they can get this kill, and Boxi can get out, and that's exactly what happens.
It is not up yet, but you have the Helm of the Dawnmora. You can push these buildings pretty fast between these two heroes. You're also pressuring mid right now.
Cookie
off a Cookie Tormentor with the Hadouken.
Oh, he gets the silence on him. Miposhka has to finish him off now and will be able to do so. Insania shows up but can't really do much. Meanwhile, back over on that river spot. Boxi tried to hit him with the hook shot. With the help of Zai, they will be able to punish Larl for this play onto miCKe.
Team Spirit's still feeling really good about this. They get that tier 1 bottom, they get pressure on mid, and they take the Drow Ranger out. Not many teams have ever accomplished this task in these types of situations.
See if they can blow up the Shadow Demon real quick, pull him. Oh, not quite enough. The disruptions, he's gonna come back and he's gonna die, but it is time. Larl, uh-oh, the Chain Frost fortunately doesn't bounce back to him again. The kiss is gonna be used here. Boxi goes for a desperate TP out. That's not gonna work. Amber Spirit jumps away to the Remnant.
Got the last 2 hits.
Insania. It's going to be a long run for him, but I think he's okay.
Now it's time to put that to use. You really want to get these fights. Combining the Beastmaster and the Terrorblade are where Team Spirit are strong.
Another hookshot land from Boxi. Catches Mira again. I mean, you talk about Larl having a rough one. Mira is also going to be run over by the Clockwork Broodmother Ember Spirit combination of
If
here.
you block one of these ults that's decent value, you can also throw it on your Ember or your Drow. Should be good for most of the game versus the Sunder and the Roar.
Yeah, the only catch for him is Purge as well as...
impressive.
Yeah, this is a big move from Yatoro, and it's going to result in a kill onto miCKe. Great stuff, as long as he can get out, which it looks pretty free. And I think another thing that I really like about Yatoro, probably one of the best players in the world when it comes to itemization on carries. Another jump on, and Mira just doesn't stop, man. This nightmare continues for him as Boxi has his number constantly. They might cost Boxi his life, or Insania rather, as Insania is the one targeted by the big bad army of the Beastmaster.
The Lizard will take him out. He'll get his revenge in the end, and they're worth about rush. A Scotty second here, so no Manta, no early BKB, just gonna tank up and probably commit for the Roche with the Scotty timing.
Got him on the Rod of Atos with the cookie follow-up. Oh, the damage is close, but he gets off the slight. He doesn't have a way to get a Remnant out. Too low on mana. Going for Zai.
It's going to pick up the pressure on the map with this Boots of Travel plus all these Boars and Hawks.
You can't afford back-to-back pickoffs like this.
Atos.
Rod of Atos into the cookie, into the Primal Roar will ensure a second core kill for Team Spirit. Maybe Mira dies to the spiders. He's going to try and pop the... Oh, that's a smart move. Uses the smoke. No hero to dispel that. Clever move, Mira.
Enough kisses for some spiders mid.
Yeah, just trying to stop this tier 2 from dying.
Like, it's one of those carries where it almost doesn't matter what you play against. Like, there's nothing that really scales against Drow outside of some of these uber cheese picks, and even then...
Oh, broke through the Lincolns and got him with the Purge. Can Zai get to the trees? No, he can't. Boxi, he's just throwing his life in there. Anything to protect Zai, but the Frost Shield, it's going to be enough. Boxi, you are going to pay the price, but you done good, son.
I died to one poison stat. That's kind of embarrassing.
Boxi, what'd you die to? Oh, you know. Just,
He knows what he died to there. Tanked the whole damn gank for his Brood.
Attacked 24 damage.
See, Boxi respects legacy right there. That's a
BKB for Larl, challenging miCKe. And all he has to do is stall up miCKe long enough for his team to get here.
Point blank kisses, just shotgun him down. Get over that threshold to push you into the late game. Because you might be looking at that next Roshan going high ground.
Roshan to the Aegis hero, that's going to be difficult. They want to see if they can take away this Aegis without having to overcommit, but an early Sunder from Yatoro pretty much kills that idea unless you get some amazing Chain Frost with Nisha joining in. They're going to do some decent damage, but he gets a 4-staff away. No lucky bounces on that Chain Frost. Still got to be careful, though. He's going to jump away. Fortunately, there was nobody on his Spirit. Yatoro's going to spot him now.
He's got meta?
Yeah, he thinks with the Scotty he can catch him here. Nisha pops the BKB just in case, and he's going to get another Spirit on out. They're really chasing him, but I think Nisha, maybe he's going to be away. The kiss, no, the Roar got there just in range from Collapse. Team Spirit, what is that? How did they have such a perfect read of the margins?
Some decent lane cleanup while Yatoro is making the space. Almost level 20 and almost a Daedalus on this Snapfire. It's just going to be a raw damage build.
Hookshot just required to be able to save Nisha, perhaps. They are going to go for the kill, but the BKB from Larl should protect him here as Boxi will not have that same level of protection. The Chain Frost bounce around a little bit more. Damage done, but not damage. That is going to result in a kill.
Zaya's Butterfly. He's very
Another
strong
BKB,
right now.
in fact, but they're just going to try and kite around this Butterfly Broodmother.
Yatoro
now it gets right in, and here comes Yatoro straight to miCKe. Oh, that 4-staff isn't going to get you far enough away as Yatoro positions himself beautifully amongst 3 different cores. Kills one, chases the other 2 away. In fact, if it wasn't for that Lincoln, they would have caught Zai too. The Collapse is still gunning for it, man. Bait. They're going to try and take this Roshan.
Larl get back here. He's really far. Bots in 7 seconds.
Dying fast, but Yatoro's going to get into position. They got the Collapse. Rival Roar immediately onto the Drow Ranger, and she's dead already. Another Chain Frost going around, trying to go for Yatoro. They all are focusing on this Terrorblade, but Terrorblade, he's standing up 1 versus 3. They finally finish him off, but the damage has been done. Nisha on a sliver of HP is trying to get away, but the Kisses will finally find him. Zai, it's going to have to be through him, and it's going to have to be through the buybacks. His Drone Ranger did manage to get a buyback off of some gold there.
And Yatoro doesn't have it. He bought out for Nullifier in that fight, so there is no Terrorblade in this engagement. You need to clean up this Roshan if you're Team Liquid and take as many lives out with it as you can, because Larl, he has level 20. He's here to play.
Here goes Zai. He just dives right in. He wants this fight. He wants to be able to kill as many heroes of Team Spirit and take this Roshan. An opportunity for a turnaround for Team Liquid. The shatter goes out. Larl, he's gonna hit by the hook shot too. And Team Spirit, their greed in trying to contest this without Yatoro, without their carry, will cost them dearly.
Larl could not get back to that fight in time. What turns out to be a bait in terms of forcing Liquid into the pit. Team Spirit rush it a little bit, and even though they get that drow, and especially with Penta Edge Sword, the attack speed is there. This is where Yatoro wants to start taking some names. He's gonna just run into Zai. He's own initiation once again. Yatoro will start it off and try and bring down the spider.
Oh, Desperate TV, that's not gonna work. The damage, way too much.
Come on, Boxi right now that they stole from Miposhka.
Oh, look at miCKe. miCKe is in so deep. miCKe is surrounded by so many heroes. miCKe shows himself. He doesn't have a silver edge, and this is going to be bad for him. They try to get the force staff away. The cogs thrown out. The kisses are going to catch him. Now Boxi's on the run as well. Oh no. miCKe tried to make a move without the entirety of Team Liquid and runs into the whole squad of Team Spirit. Now that's two heroes that do know how to buy back, and Team Spirit, they're gunning for it. This could be their opportunity to close out the series.
They smell the blood in the water right now, and they are just pushing down a lane. This drow, like you said, 90 seconds no buy. Team Spirit are forcing the issue. Insania, you are absolutely gone off the crits.
They knew the Frost Shield is an important part of being able to stall out this game long enough for these heroes to come back. So taking away the Lich.
They're just gonna go Megas here, but you know Yatoro is gonna go Throne. There is no way this man backs off after this. He wants buybacks. He wants a game.
They do manage to get Mira. Immediately buybacks from both supports here. Zai trying to use the last bit of his insatiable hunger now to close the distance with Yatoro, but immediately has to just pop the Manta at the first sign of aggression and bounce himself away.
Move costs you your entire base.
And now without the Frost Armor, the Lich, he can't hold these tier 4s any longer. Yatoro is gunning for it. He's got the tier 4s falling fast. They get the jump onto Zai. Primal Roar, and he's done for. He's dead. No buyback. Team Spirit have done it. They get their chance at a second time at the Riyadh Masters, and this time they will claim the championship.
In a year where everybody doubted this roster, in a year where they struggled an event after event, where people said, is Larl living up to the status of this team? They had faith, they believed in him, they came together at the right time, peaked at the right moment, and when the pressure accumulates, this team just rises to the top. They get better and better the more they lay it on.